Welcome to another. Dollar man was a taxi operator. What you call taxis overseas, we have them here as well. But Dollar man operated a 18-seater, which you call omnibus in the Caribbean, a passenger van. I've noticed that I have a lot of overseas subscribers and views now because I check my analytics. So I have to be specific in what I talk about and explain to you in details the layman terms and the terms of law. You see, Dollar man operated the Kingston to Georgetown route. It was a Saturday as usual, and you know how it goes on a Saturday. Saturdays are rather dead unless it's Christmas or Carnival in St. Vincent. A youth from Georgetown jumped into Spence van at Landy Park that Saturday. So the van pulled up at the station and the youth began to talk to somebody. I don't know if he forgot to pay or something, but he exited the van. Allegations are that Spence said, "Youth, come pay me." And the youth take off like a Usain Bolt, and Spence take off behind him like a Justin Gatlin in a 100 meter. It is said that a police that was sitting in the van took off behind, but it was not a long distance race, it was a 100 meter. So the youth run wrong a Spotlight Stadium Road, and a loud explosion exploded and everybody ran outside. They observed that the youth was shot, so they took him to the hospital, and the same police that was in the van took Spence to the station. So in the statement given to police, Spence say him run behind the boy and tell the boy, "Pay me." And the boy a run, and after the boy see Spencer get behind him, the boy pick up a big stone and blast the big stone after Spence whoop up and blast a second one, and Spence say him a foot dodge and him couldn't take it, so him bust a shot. Pry! And the youth ball out, "Oh God, he shot me." There were two key witnesses. However, some were afraid to give testimony because in that time, if you had passenger vans, it meant that you had money and power. You see, when the matter arose in the court of law, Dollar man said that he ran behind the guy and the gun went off. Two different statements given. There was one key witness in the matter. The others were afraid, scared for their lives. Some hid under bed for months. Some said that they heard only one shot, while another neighbor testified that she found the shell casings inside of her house. Well, my family was at church on that Saturday because they are known Seventh-day Adventists, so they didn't get to witness the matter. But if they were home, probably someone would have been shot as well. Watch a Saturday, one guy didn't pay $1 and he died at the hospital. When the matter went to the High Court, Spence was convicted of murder. After he took the case to the Court of Appeal, then the conviction was squashed. But then again, they went back for a retrial. He was put on death row. He was convicted again for a second time. Then he appealed again. The matter went to the Privy Council in England. Then they looked at the case and reviewed it and transferred it back to the High Court. You see, Spence was playing on self-defense, and there was some inconsistencies because on the board was supposed to have 12 jurors, but the judge had dismissed one to go on vacation. Imagine being on a death sentence, then how do you come off and you gone on back? What you expect? Instant diarrhea. Thing run down and mess up. Them say all in the cell, they must smell poop. But that lawyer in that case was very brilliant, and Spence won his case and he was freed from prison. But you see something? Within that appeal that Spence did, they plead the case as if was the persons at the hospital who did the surgery was wrong because they testified that 30 to 40% of what Spence did contributed to the murder, and the other 60 to 70% was due to the surgery at the hospital caused the guy life. But Spence didn't last long. After he came out, he got in an accident in a truck and he went to the hospital and he died. Some said that it was karma. The name Dollar Man would never be forgotten. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like these. I told you we have hot topics coming up this week. Remember to go and support all small businesses and support the big ones too. No know how the thing go, man. Well, let me follow suit like everybody else. Shop at Jack's this Christmas because I did so like everybody else.